Hi, Miss Alicia.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, I think I've discussed about this before, right? That I have an assignment that I need to interview you.
Yes, you have.
Okay, so Miss Alicia, can you tell me about your background first?
Sure. I'm currently a teacher at Stella Maris International School, Damansara. I
Alright.
teach science to lower primary students, and I have about 5 years of teaching experience.
Good.
And my qualifications include a diploma in TESOL and also a degree in communications.
Alright, nice. Okay, so can we go to the interview session?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I have few questions here to ask. Okay, what are the main behavior challenges you observe among year 1 to 2 students during science lessons?
Based on my observations, students struggle with short attention span and they become overly excited during experiments. And then sometimes they talk out of turns or forget instructions. So yeah, early primary students often find it very hard to regulate their impulses during class activities.
Alright. Okay, so the next question will be, what classroom management strategies do you use to handle these behaviors?
Usually, I make sure I establish clear routines and rules. I also use visual cues like pictures, timers, and things like that when we're doing class activities. I also give consistent expectation to the students, like what I expect from them.
Alright. So, can I know how do you motivate young learners to stay engaged during hands-on science activities?
I usually motivate my students by offering choices. I also use real world connections. I show them videos from real world, the real videos instead of animated videos. And I also like breaking activities into manageable steps. So I will show them maybe 3 steps first, and then we'll do the activity, and then another 3 steps, and again we'll continue with the activity instead of just giving them the steps and asking them to do it by themselves.
Alright. So, what educational psychology approaches or theories that guide you in these teaching practices?
Because they're still very young, year 1 and year 2. So I usually use Vygotsky's scaffolding. So it helps me to support students at their current level.
Alright. So, how do you support students with different learning needs or learning paces, or sometimes they have attention difficulties, right?
Yes. So I usually use different activities, such as I also use a visual support like video instructions and a step-by-step instructions. So some students in my class, if they have some certain learning needs, then they would receive extra modeling or check-ins with them.
Alright. So, what techniques do you use to simplify like scientific concepts for early primary students?
I use analogies. I also use real objects. So sometimes I bring them to the lab when we're doing experiments or learning new topics. I bring them to the lab to show them real objects and diagrams. I also, because they're still very young, so I use storytelling to make the abstract ideas concrete so that they remember really well.
Okay, so how do you address students socio emotional needs, like especially those who feel very anxious or lack of confidence?
Yeah, usually I build trusting relationships with the students first. I maintain calm routine, so my class is always very calm. It's not like very fast paced or rushed. And some in my class, I do have anxious learners, so I offer reassure them that it's okay, like they can take their time doing their work, it's fine.
Alright.
And tools like that, actually helps them in class.
Okay, noted. So, how do you use positive reinforcement or like any rewards in the classroom?
Yeah, I usually praise them, like, oh, you're doing a really great work. I like how you shared this story with us and things like that. It really motivates them to be more confident when they're speaking out. I also use sticker rewards. I pass them stickers when, even if they've done a very simple job, like maybe they finish their work, and when I'm marking their book, I just give them a sticker. So it helps them to be more confident.
All right. So, like, how do you give feedback, like, to the young learners in a way that encourage their motivation and improvement?
My feedback is usually immediate, and it's focused on effort, not just the outcome of their work. Even if they've done a very good job, but uh, they are not done with their work, but they are maybe halfway through. I'll probably give them a feedback and say you're doing a good job, things like that. I also highlight what they did well, and I give some clear area where they can improve. So this kind of encourages them rather than overwhelm them.
All right. So, can you share like an example of a successful learning or behavior that intervention you implemented?
Sure. A visual behavior chart actually helped my class. My class is I would say they are very an active class. So with clear steps and predictable rewards and with regular praises, the students actually significantly improve on their tasks during my lesson. And that's one of the ways that I actually help my students.
All right. That was nice. So you don't. So this is your. How do you manage, right, your classrooms?
Yes, yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Alicia. That was a very nice interview with you. Get to know you.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, Misha.